Hey guys, how's it going? I've got some pretty somber news, and I'll get straight to the point. My childhood dog, Buddy, who you guys have probably seen in pictures and in videos I posted on the channel, passed away yesterday morning. And it's heartbreaking in and of itself. You know, it's not quite the same as losing a family member, but to me, that dog was family. Like, we raised that dog since she was this big. I mean, the reason her name is Buddy is because when we first got her, we thought that she was a boy, and we only learned later that she was not. And so basically already had been calling her Buddy, so we changed the Buddy with a Y to a Buddy with an I. And so when I was really growing up, like ever since like from junior high to like now, Buddy was the sweetest dog, like the goodest girl to ever exist. And, you know, I've shed my tears, I've talked to my family, but what's even more heartbreaking about it is, like, I've been spam recording for the past 2 weeks for this trip that I was going to take tomorrow. I was going to drive all the way back to Cincinnati with Chica in the car so that Chica and Buddy could meet. And sad to say, like, I missed my chance on that one. And that just sucks. It sucks for multiple reasons because, number one, it wasn't able to happen, even though I know that they would have been best of friends. I know that for a fact. They are super sweet Goldens from opposite ends of the world, but I know that they would have been the best of friends. But what sucks even more is knowing that I had so many opportunities to make that happen. I've had Chica for just about 2 years now. Over 2 years now I've had Chica. And in those 2 years, from the very first day that I got her, I wanted her to meet Buddy. And I didn't make that happen. And I know I can't blame myself in letting it eat me up inside, and I don't. I'm not letting it like spiral me down into depression, but it got me thinking about like opportunities that just pass you by because you think it can wait. You know, I don't have a big sweeping life lesson to learn about this. I don't have a big sweeping like change. I'm like, I learned this lesson, so X on the channel is going to change forever, and that's a Markiplier promise. It's I'm not anything about that. But what I did learn was that, you know, it's very easy to make excuses to push back the things that are important but seem like they can wait. You know, I remember so many times that I would talk to my friends or my family back in Cincinnati and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll come back next month. And then the month would roll up and I'd go like, oh, you know, I got busy this month. I'll make sure next month. I promise next month. And it's like, and it's super easy to get caught up in that cycle. And even though, you know, I did plan to come this month. I wanted to come back for Christmas, and I am still doing it. And I prepared for it, and I made videos for it because I managed my time well, and I did everything right. But it still was just a little bit too late. And you never know when that opportunity is going to come. You know, you can't beat yourself up because it happened this one time, and you can't eat yourself up because, oh, if only I'd done X more. You know, it's just important to see the things that are important right now and to identify the things that actually can wait and not push the things that are most important into the waiting column, because you never know when they're gone. You never know. It could be tomorrow, it could be a year from now. Like, why take that risk? Tell the people who are important to you that they're important to you now, you know. Tell the people that you love them today. See those members of your family, including dogs, that left such an impression on you through your whole life. You know, see them more. See them with the same intensity that a dog sees you when you've come back from a trip, because I remember every single time I came back to my stepmom's house. It was a house that I kind of grew up in, but you know, the longer I've been away, the less it feels like home. But when I come back and I open that door and Buddy was there just wagging her tail to no end, as soon as she could tell it was me, she just exploded with joy every single time. And And that's what I'm going to remember, you know. That's what I'm going to remember. And, you know, I may not be able to ever see that again out of Buddy. But I see that with Chica. And I think Chica spreads that same joy in a different way. You know, you can never replace it, but Chica has that joy. And I want to make sure I give her the most joy she could ever have in her life. Because Buddy never had a bad day in her life. Like, that's something my stepmom always says. Buddy never had a bad day in her entire life. Every day was filled with happiness, sunshine, and love. And, you know, I think there's something to be learned from that. So anyway, I've provided down in the description a few videos that Buddy has been in, from the very first one where I actually announced a live stream with her, and to a few more that I was just doing update vlogs from when I was back home. And I don't know, just if you guys want to check them out, they're down in the description below. And like I said, I'm going on Christmas break, but that doesn't mean the videos are going to stop. I have a bunch of videos recorded, and I'm going to be recording more today, and I'm going to be strewing them about all through Christmas. I'm going to be recording stuff while I'm at home. I'm going to be making videos because it's fun to make videos. And I'm going to be prioritizing time with my family. And then immediately after that, we're going on tour. So if you guys haven't seen yet, we are going on tour again. We've got shows. They're all listed in the description below. We're doing the US in January, and then in February, we're doing Europe. So check down there for all the shows. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this tour again after these shows, so these might be the last time we go out. Thank you everybody that has seen it, and thank you everybody that has supported it. And it's going to be okay, because I know I'm not perfect, and I don't try to be. And, you know, I don't try to make these videos as some testament to how wonderful a human being I am, you know. But I learn things from these things. You know, these moments in my life I learn, and I try to take the best parts of it and not let the worst parts bog me down, because, you know, I'm not perfect. But I try to be a little bit better every day, and hopefully that's going to get me somewhere. And if it doesn't, oh well. As long as I got the right things in mind and what's really important in my heart, you know, I think I make it through it okay. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I've got some last minute stuff to record. I'm going to be doing the new Resident Evil DLC. Today I'm going to be finishing up Doki Doki Literature Club. I've been recording it, I haven't been posting it. And then I'm going to drive for about 3 days straight back to Cincinnati. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Look forward to some cool stuff coming at you real soon. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!